All the predictions he has made about the world so far have come true. No one else in Asia has said that. So isn't he the Nostradamus of Asia, Dr. Wickramarachchi?
ඉන්දියාවේ පිපිරීමක් වීමට නියමිතව තියෙනවා ඉන්දියාවේ.
There is going to be an explosion in India. There is going to be an explosion near a prominent figure's house in India. Near a prominent figure's house, I don't know whether it's a house or a palace. There is going to be an explosion. A famous businessman in India is about to die. A famous businessman in India is about to die. A famous and much talked about businessman in India is said to die. An actor is about to die, most likely due to an accident. A famous actor in India is about to meet with an accident. A prominent actor in India is going to have a sudden accident. Several explosions are heard in Saudi Arabia. Several explosions are heard in Saudi Arabia. An explosion is scheduled to occur near the home of the leader of Saudi Arabia. An explosion is scheduled to occur near the home of the leader of Saudi Arabia. An explosion is scheduled to occur near the home of the leader of Saudi Arabia. I said North Korea was going to war. And now we hear that North Korea is launching a major attack on Ukraine. North Korea is going to attack South Korea. North Korea is going to attack South Korea. An attack from North Korea is expected on South Korea. Several forest fires are expected in China. Forest fires are expected to break out in several parts of China. A major fire is expected to break out in Tamil Nadu, India. A severe fire is expected to break out near Tamil Nadu, India. Also, a train derailment in India is expected to cause a major accident. A train derailment in India is said to cause a major accident. Myanmar is about to shake. Myanmar is about to shake. Myanmar is set to shake up. Europe needs to be prepared for the cold. The cold is coming to Europe very soon. As the cold weather approaches Europe very soon, South Asia, including Sri Lanka, is set to catch fire. While Europe trembles, South Asia burns. While Europe trembles, South Asia is set to burn. South Asia is said to be engulfed in flames, facing severe fires. There will be an attack from India. Where will it be? India is said to be at war. Indian warplanes are getting ready to take to the sky. Indian warplanes are getting ready to take to the sky. Indian warplanes are being set to take to the sky. A suicide attack is set to take place in Australia. An explosion is scheduled to occur at a famous location in Australia. Seems like a shooting. Something is going to explode. An explosion is scheduled to occur at a famous location in Australia. It's going to be a shooting or an explosion. Several Sri Lankans in Singapore are about to face some danger. Several Sri Lankans in Singapore are about to face some danger. Several Sri Lankans in Singapore are said to face some danger. While America is burning, Canada is burning. An earthquake is expected to affect America. An earthquake is said to affect America. A severe earthquake is said to occur near America. A ship is scheduled to sink below Oman, a little further away from Sri Lanka. This must be the Arabian Sea. A ship is about to sink in the Arabian Sea. A ship is about to sink in the Arabian Sea. A ship is scheduled to sink in the Arabian Sea.
අරාබින් මොහොතේ නැවක් ගිල බැසීමට නියමිතව තියෙනවා. අරාබින් මොහොතේ නැවක් ගිලා බැසීමට නියමිතව තියෙනවා. ඉරානයේ
there is an explosion scheduled at a holy site in Iran. An explosion is said to occur at a holy place in Iran. An explosion is said to occur at a holy place in Iran.
A suicide attack on the Ukrainian leader. The Ukrainian leader is living out his final days. The Ukrainian leader is living out his final days. There is going to be an explosion in North Korea. There is going to be an explosion in North Korea. A leader in Japan is about to die. A leader in Japan is about to die.
Dubai වල
විශේෂයෙන්ම Dubai වල especially in Dubai you have to be careful. A Sri Lankan is going to have some kind of accident. Fall from a building or have an accident. A Sri Lankan is about to have a serious accident in Dubai. Also, there are expected to be a few more job losses in Dubai. Jobs in the UAE, job losses are going to happen. And 2 oil pipelines are going to explode in the UAE. 2 oil pipelines are going to explode in the UAE. There is going to be a fire in a shop in Kuwait. There is going to be a fire in a shop in Kuwait. A fire is expected to break out in a crowded area in Kuwait. Also, 2 places in Kuwait are going to explode. 2 places, 2 famous places are going to explode in Kuwait. Be careful about Indonesia. Earthquakes are expected to occur in Indonesia, China, Myanmar and Nepal, as well as in Colombo, Galle and the lower reaches. Be careful about earthquakes. Pay close attention to the earthquakes that will occur near New Zealand and Australia. Pay close attention to an earthquake that will occur between New Zealand and Australia.
ඇට්ලාන්ටික් භූමියට උඩින් ඇති වෙන්න නියමිතව තියෙන දරුණු ගිනි කුණාටුව සුළි කුණාටුව ගැනත් වැඩි අවධානයක් යොමු කරන්න සිද්ධ වේවි. ලෝකෙම කාල ගුණය ඇතුළු ලෝකයේ
there is a growing focus on the severe firestorms and hurricanes that are expected to form in the Atlantic Ocean and over the Atlantic land. That storm is set to become a storm that will change the entire world, including the world's weather. It has the potential to become a storm, a firestorm that changes the entire world. So you'll have to be careful. That storm will become a storm that will be engulfed in fires and explosions in many places in the world. Many countries in the world are set to experience fires and severe explosions. Oil pipelines, oil tanks and many natural mineral resources are naturally subject to fire. Many mineral resources are destined to burn naturally. Now you must have seen how Iran and America are attacking. You have to say you have not seen how we are attacking. So the universe is ready for several severe attacks. So oil lines, oil pipelines and other places where gas leaks occur are bound to be subject to fire and explosion. There is a fire in the sea between the south and east of Sri Lanka. There is a fire scheduled to break out in the Sri Lankan Sea. There is a fire in the sea down near the east and south. Also in many countries of the world, gas and oil pipelines are scheduled to explode. Europe will have to be very careful. In Europe, in many homes, gas goes into homes through pipes. So whenever you are not using gas in your home, it is wise to turn off the main pipe. Many houses in Europe are scheduled to explode in the future. Houses in many European countries are set to explode. Many houses are scheduled to explode due to gas pipe explosions.
බොහෝ නිවාසවල ගෑස් බට මගින් නිවස් වලට යන්නේ. ඉතින් ඔබේ නිවසේ ගෑස් පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ නැති හැමතිස්සෙම ප්‍රධාන නලයෙන් එන වහන්න මොකක් හරි තියෙනවා නම් වහන එක නුවණට හුරුයි. යුරෝපයේ බොහෝ ගෙවල් පුපුරා යාමට නියමිතව තියෙනවා ඉදිරියේදී. යුරෝපයේ බොහෝ රටවල් වල නිවස් පුපුරා යාමට නියමිතව තියෙනවා. ගෑස් නල පුපුරීම නිසා බොහෝ නිවාස පුපුරා යාමට නියමිතව තියෙනවා.
In other countries, there are also certain incidents that are expected to occur, especially oil tank explosions, oil field explosions, as well as gas tank explosions and gas field explosions. Also, a battery-related factory is scheduled to explode in Sri Lanka. A battery-related place in Sri Lanka is scheduled to explode.